folks, it's Terry. Today's video is going to be about the long leaf pine tree. The pine needles are really, really long. So let's get started. I have 3 of these large pine trees in my backyard here in South Carolina. I did do some research on them. They grow to be about 80 to 100 feet, and their trunks can grow to be up to 3 feet in diameter. They have a thick, scaly bark. They're known as the tree that built the South, and with good reason. These trees were harvested for decades to build homes, ships, railroads. The trees grow long. They naturally drop their lower branches. The trunks grow perfectly straight. And the needles fall off in the fall and make an excellent mulch. They're perfect for mulching because insects don't like them that much. And the trees never become totally bare though. They just drop off the brown needles, and then new green ones are already grown in their place. The needles can grow up to 18 inches long. They grow in little bundles of 3. Each little bundle of 3 has its own sheath. These are just some branches that I had to trim off. And so you see each one has its own little sheath, and each sheath has 3 needles. The longleaf pine tree can grow for up to 300 years. It probably takes about 150 years for them to grow their full height. Here I'm showing you the size of the needles. The ones in my backyard are about 12 to 13 inches. The brown ones are a little shorter. I guess they shrink a little bit after they fall off. And the green ones that I measured here were 13 inches long. They are very beautiful, and they grow all over here in South Carolina. They drop large pine cones on the ground, and as you can see, they grow from Florida all the way up to southern Virginia, and then as far west as Louisiana. They are everywhere here in South Carolina. This is a forested area near my home. My neighbors probably think I'm crazy at this point for taking a video of the trees. But I was surprised when I did some research on these, and I found out that restoration of the longleaf pine forests have become a major conservation priority in recent years. There's my dog, Huckleberry. But here you can see the pine needles. They refer to them as pine straw. It's not really straw, but they're pine needles. They're used as mulch in these gardens. I didn't like the look at first when I saw it, but now I've become used to it. It is beautiful in these gardens. And like I said, it makes a perfect mulch because it doesn't attract insects like some of your bark mulch can do. And people bale the needles up in bales and sell them. I think you can get them at Lowe's. And people also sell them online in bundles for making baskets. They're very popular to make baskets with these long pine needles. And so people sell them so people in other parts of the country can have a chance to make baskets. These baskets are made with sweetgrass, but they use the pine needles for the brown contrast in the baskets. Here's my feeble attempt at making some baskets. They're not that good, but I thought I would give it a try. And it's great that they're nice and long so that you can make baskets. There's my kitty taking a nap. And these trees are also important to the habitat of woodpeckers, these red-headed, cocked-headed woodpeckers, and also of indigo snakes. Yikes. I hope I don't see any of these in my backyard. But the longleaf pine needles are important. Uh-oh, there's a hole in the pine needles in my backyard. This hole just popped up the other day. It's pretty deep. I hope it's not going to be a snake hole. Tell me what you think. Is it a rabbit hole or a snake hole?
Thanks so much for watching my video. See you next time.